Hello. Okay, so this is my San Francisco video, my video diary. So I thought San Francisco was just absolutely gorgeous. It was beautiful weather, sunny, and there there were so many gorgeous hills that it was pretty exhausting to climb to the top of them. I mean, I felt like I was walking straight up vertically, but once I got to the top, the view was just magic. Like, it was beautiful. Um, and I got to visit, of course, I had to go to Ghirardelli Square and get some chocolates from there because how could I, as a chocolate lover, chocolatier, how could I not visit Ghirardelli Square while I was in San Francisco? Um, and so that was great, and I did my performance at the Filipino Heritage, their jazz festival, and I basically just went up and read my poems, and then they had their jazz musicians perform after me. So, and they were incredible, like incredibly talented musicians, and I was really honored to be a part of it because they were just so good. And I also got to meet like the president or some the founder or somebody very important. I should probably know his title, of the Filipino Writers Association out here in San Francisco, and he was so kind, and he bought a copy of my book and invited me to have me and my book a part of their book festival next October. And I really hope that works out because it would be fantastic. I'd love to come back here and be a part of that. And the Filipino community here was just so warm and so welcoming to me that you know the host, Carlos, when he was introducing me, he said, "Welcome home," and I just thought that was the most kind way of introducing and welcoming somebody. So that was really sweet. Um, and so what else? So that after that, I got to see my friend Alice, which was fantastic. And I got to catch up with her a little bit. Went out for a nightcap with her at this cute little, I guess it was like a cocktail bar that was just a couple blocks away. And and while we were there, about to go in, I noticed that City Lights bookstore was across the street, and so I was feeling very, confident after my performance. I guess I was filled with a little bit more confidence. So I just strolled in there with a copy of my book in hand, and I tried to get them to consider carrying it, and I was politely rejected. um, because their distributors, just it doesn't work with, um, it doesn't work. So, but I had to try, and so I gave him my best shot, but he was just like, yeah, we can't even look at it. There's no point in even like opening and looking. So I was like, okay. Uh, anyway, so then when I was trying to do a little bit of sightseeing, I wanted to check out the Golden Gate Bridge. And so I was kind of lost looking up at a map at one of the train stations. And this woman, I guess she lived on the street. She was like homeless. Um, and she had this, I think they're called like the Guy Fawkes masks, those from like V for Vendetta. And she asked me where I was going, and she said, "Oh, well, I'm going over to the bridge too, because I like to raise awareness." And she said she was trying to avenge her son's death, over some things that she explained, and I didn't I didn't exactly follow everything that she was saying, but you know, I just figured, okay, so she said, why don't you just follow me? So I followed her, and she led me, and she led me all the way, and I just, I talked with her as I was going on my little journey, and um, hoping she was leading me to somewhere good and not, leading me to some dark alley. um, but it was really interesting because when we were on the light rail train, the lights kind of flickered all of a sudden, and um, when that happened, she just started laughing, and she was like, well, what you inside people don't know, inside people is like what I guess she calls mean people who live in houses. Um, so she was like, what you inside people don't know is that whenever the lights flicker like that on the train, it's because us underground outside people were like stealing little bursts of current from the system. So we'll just steal like a little bit of electricity at a time. And I thought that was funny. I don't know if it's true or not, but after that, every time I saw the lights flicker, I just kind of giggled to myself because I thought of what she said. Um, so yeah, that was San Francisco, and I loved it. I hope I get to come back soon. Okay, I'll talk to you soon and tell you about my adventures in Portland. Bye.